Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Righty, so I saw this video that's literally just come out on BTS's or Hybe's channel, where like Jungkook and Sugar are like posing with like a guitar and thing. So I watched it and I was like, oh, but it turns out Sugar can kind of he was doing like a C major and then he was doing like some like E minor. I was like, oh, nice, so he knows what he's doing. And then everyone was like, a few weeks ago they were like, BTS actually a lot of them play instruments. I was like, well, let me have this look, cause let me have a look at this, because I know V is kind of, let's say he's hopped around the instruments, but I'd love to see everyone else maybe see what they're about. So this video starts like this. I've seen this beginning.
Stick with it. Stick with
I
it.
love how he just goes inside. He's like, fuck
You
that.
just needed to stick with it. Stick with it. You know.
Well, apparently, no shame to him. Apparently, that is one of the world's hardest instruments to learn. So, and I don't even know when he has free time, anyways, to do anything. So,
Balcony practice.
I love that. I want to know who's recording.
It sounded like probably Jin or somebody.
Yeah, it sounded horrendous.
Yeah, you should have just stick with it, bro. Stick with it.
Dude, Sugar's voice is so peculiar.
Sugar, this is V.
Sorry, V's voice. I think it's Sugar on the guitar. I think. Or maybe not. Oh, it's Jin.
Oh, it's Jin!
Also, Jin's play plays. This is exactly what I was looking for actually before. I want to know BTS. I want to see BTS acoustic setup, not just where they're singing.
I think we've seen this. In the
Right.
channel. I
Have
think
we?
we've seen it. Yeah.
Go on, press play.
I think
don't
it might
recognise
have been the first BTS special we did. I think it was.
Nice.
It kind of seems familiar,
Well, it's exactly what I like.
and I think you might have said that too.
What a solid vocalist that.
Love it. Yes, the guitar.
I wonder if in Korea, like in schools, what's the most popular instrument to learn? Well, imagine piano.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, he's very comfy. He's comfy.
Right, so
He
seems
is
to be.
so cool, isn't he? He's the coolest dude.
You know, he plays piano sick. It looks.
He is dope. I like this dude so much. Yeah, he's
Very
like
lazy.
like even the way that he.
아 이거 쳐줘요.
5, 6, 7, 8. 자신 있게 쳐봐요.
Yes, Jin.
오, 진영.
Damn.
Also, I know V was trying to learn the piano. He suits that vibe so much, the pianist look. That's a beautiful piano, dude. Because the only person I know who was learning how to play the guitar and now he can play, he looks fairly okay, is Sugar. He was doing it in a live where he was like he was doing that 8 song that he did with IU.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the song, right? 8.
Yeah.
And he was playing it in the guitar, and then he was also doing "I Need You," I think, just kind of running through the chords. So I know he plays, or he was learning to play, and he's kind of kept going. But I want to see everyone else because they seem to pick up things really easily in terms of choreography, and they seem to have like a wide range of skills. And this is always one of my biggest what would you call it, things I want to find out on people that I like.
Well, it's different sets of skills, and some people are more inclined musically than others, and being good at picking up choreography doesn't actually mean that you're
No, but I mean
musically inclined. So it's really cool when you got people like them that are, they're literally open to that.
no, for sure. I just mean they seem to be interested in learning new skills.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
yeah. It must be cool though to pick up a new trick as you
John
go.
Cook seems to be a fast learner, so I want to see what maybe if he's tried it.
You know what? I kind of dig the whole gym guitars.
Singer-songwriter.
Yeah, I do. I just love how he looks at the camera, and I'm gonna make a mistake. I love that.
That's nice.
They're good though.
Nice.
That's it. That's all I got.
He loves using that sustainer.
He's just in the moment, isn't it? He's in the moment. I just love how they embody the art even when they're learning.
Well, I think that's one of the magical things about the piano. Okay.
He's got really long fingers, so he should be fine.
Yeah, he looks quite long. He's It's a fake love he's playing in the background. There you go.
Yeah,
Someone's rapping.
You know what?
Hey, I don't know why
He's
he stopped.
actually not that
He's just stuck
bad.
with it. How old is he? Like
I don't know.
26?
He's young. I wonder who's filming.
Probably their team, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would suit that vibe so well.
Definitely. You know how crazy that would be in a concert to have an intro?
Yeah, so that's why many people are sort of, and I've known this for a bit, because obviously people know that I enjoy his work a lot. So a lot of you guys been sending me texts like, oh, it turns out because
he produces
some of you
a
know
lot
that
of
I play
stuff.
instruments, so they were like, oh, he actually plays the piano. And I think that's when they told me he's learning to play the guitar and stuff like that. But he seems very comfortable in the piano, and that's a very peculiar take, right? Because you don't see many rappers that are pianists. You usually see
I think it comes from that producing
side of it.
side
Yeah,
of
that's true.
things. Because as a producer, you need not always, but it helps with the producing of music to have a backbone of knowing melody yourself, so you can create your own melody and not depend on stock or everything computerized.
Also, like with piano, it's the easiest instrument to create melody out of, and create sounds and easy chords and easy sounds in general. And with basic chords, just knowing the scale,
you can get very complicated musically without really having to know much of the instrument itself. So it's really cool. It's a really cool instrument to experiment on.
I think it becomes and it's also a really accessible instrument for everyone. Like regardless of who you are, what your income is like, age or whatever. It's a really accessible skill. You can buy a keyboard that's fairly cheap. Anyone can jump on it. Nowadays, also like your phone or your iPad can now have pianos. But it's a really accessible instrument, and also it's it to some extent it's probably the easiest instrument to play. I think it's probably one of the hardest instruments to master. But it's one of the easiest instruments to create songs out of.
And to get used to making music on. I think that's one of the easiest, for sure.
And then the opposite would be like a violin. How the hell do you make music out of that at the beginning?
It's very hard.
Can't do that. But on piano you can.
I think that's why people lose motivation, because it's very hard to get something nice out of it.
Yeah, and it's also an acquired taste, right, in terms of musically, because it's one of those instruments as well that the higher the skill, the
more
less mainstream it becomes, right? So, and only the top of the top are then able to create sounds that are more mainstream and utilizing mainstream music. And then that's when people are like, wow, I love the sound of a violin. You know what I mean? So it's very intriguing, the violin and the cello and...
Yeah, string instruments are hard.
Yeah. Oh shit. The exercises are a pain in the arse though.
The person filming kind of giggling in the back.
He's trying as well though. I mean, I don't know why so much pinky, but he's trying.
Yeah, the pinky technique. But you know, when he puts the chords together, it's not bad.
So maybe every...
Wow.
He likes classical instruments that are hard. What are you doing, bro?
아, 이거 힘들다.
I love how he doesn't hide it, like he's...
Squeak.
I think J-Hope plays like the flute or something. But that's the thing. Funny thing about V, right? He would suit the saxophone.
Yeah.
Like,
I just feel like he just needs to stick with it. Just stick with it, stick with it.
I just think...
it is hard though, because when you're on the road and you're constantly tired and you're constantly working and stuff like that, sticking to something that doesn't motivate you because it's so difficult, it's really hard.
I also just think he just likes picking up new stuff.
I think he
likes the rush of learning from scratch.
New, yeah.
You know? I'd love to see if maybe he's spoken about it. What truly his favorite instrument, and yeah, let us know more about that.
Do you like learning new instruments out of like nowhere?
Or
let us know down below.
Which of you play instruments, and if you do, which one?